Upcoming sessions will be on topics like reverse cultural orientation for educators and non-Slavic staff. Future sessions will be based on your feedback. We know that there are many topics you might have questions about. So I want to clarify what we are focusing on today. We're going above and beyond the standard benefits. And we'll be talking about how to save money on critical services. Each topic will include what it is, who is eligible, and how to access it. After the session, you will receive the PowerPoint in all 3 languages and all of the links that we will review today. A few things that we are not talking about, such as personal details, immigration statuses, employment authorization documents, or enrolling in standard public benefits. Reminders for today: all participants are on mute. If you would like to listen in Ukrainian or Russian, please select that. You have access to a question and answer space. That is where you can pose questions about the topics being shared. And then after each section, there will be a question and answer period. Any questions not answered will be addressed in follow-up emails. Then at the very end, we'll ask that you complete a survey. Let's get started. Today, you are hearing from Solvera Consulting. My name is Hannah Messick, and I've been working in social services with refugees and immigrants in California since about 2011. We're also hearing from Nova Ukraine. We're welcoming them. They are a new partner on this project. And today we have Dima and Katya, who are providing interpretation and translation. Also, the California Public Utilities Commission is represented by Igor from Alliance for Africa, who is our subject matter expert today. Every section will be covered on saving money for essential services. We're going to talk about phone and internet, utility bills, housing and other assistance, and how to apply. So each time we will say what it is, who can access it, how to access it. But we're coming to this session assuming that you are already enrolled in applicable public benefits, like cash assistance, employment services, and other eligible programs. If you are not, that's okay. Please go to Benefits Cal to enroll in those. And if you're not sure what they are, attend the California Department of Public Health monthly sponsor and Ukrainian humanitarian parolee orientation. We also want you to know that all of the agencies here listed on this slide are legitimate. They can help you. The map on the left is especially curated for just those serving Ukrainian humanitarian parolees. You can filter that by the service you're looking to find in your area. And remember, anytime you're asking for support, it is normal for the agency to ask questions about you. They are required to complete specific forms and gather basic information in order to provide support and administer funds. This is the final slide to show you there's other resources out there. You can also go to benefits.gov, and they will ask you questions to help identify every single subsidy and benefit that you are eligible for. 211 can also help you find agencies unique to your area to help you with specific needs. Okay, here we go. Most of these programs that we're going to discuss today have similar program or income-based eligibility. If you are already enrolled in cash assistance, Medi-Cal, CalFresh or SNAP, Women's, Infants, and Children, Social Security, then you're already eligible for the things that we're going to talk about today. Our goal is that you receive as much support as possible. If your income exceeds the threshold for those programs, that's okay. You might still be eligible. So let's talk about phone and internet. If you could benefit from a lower Wi-Fi or cell phone bill, or need help paying for a device to access the internet, this section is for you. There are 3 programs that can help you with your phone or internet bills, and you are permitted to be enrolled in all 3. The first 2 are called Lifeline. There is state Lifeline and federal Lifeline. For the California support, you can get up to $17.90 per month. For the federal Lifeline program, you can get up to $9.25 per month towards your service. You can also get for a one-time $40 service connection support. The eligibility for this is the same eligibility we talked about at the beginning. So if you're enrolled in standard public benefits, you are eligible. So you could get up to $66 in your first month of using this specific set of programs. You can apply by visiting californialifeline.com, contacting your phone company, They will discuss with you some elements about it, and then they will mail you what is called a pink pin within 3 weeks of that discussion. Once you have that pin, you then go online again and complete the process, complete the forms. After that, they'll mail you a determination letter, and you'll be able to start enjoying that benefit. The third program for phone and internet support is a federal program. It's called the Affordable Connectivity Program, and it can help you with your service charges up to $30 per month and up to one time a $100 device. So that can be a laptop, it can be a PC, smartphone, tablet, desktop. So each year, just in this program, you could save up to $460. Not every internet company offers these discounts, but many do. The way you apply is if you are enrolled in Lifeline, you don't need to apply. You're already going to receive that. If you are not enrolled in Lifeline, then you can go to getinternet.gov/apply. We're going to take a pause here and please ask any questions in the Q&A. Looks like 2 little chat boxes. If you have any questions. Yes, this presentation will be made available after the session. We will email everyone the slides in English, Russian, and Ukrainian, and provide direct links to everything mentioned today. Okay. We will have additional question and answer sections as we go through. So please feel free to type in questions at any time. Yes, the connectivity benefits apply to mobile communications. So for your cell phone plan or a Wi-Fi plan, those can be applied. All right, we'll keep going. Next, I want to discuss utility bills. There are 2 ways that the state of California can help you with your utility bills. They can help you reduce the bill and help you pay the bill itself. For reducing the bill, there are 2 cost-saving plans for your home utility bills. The first one is called the California Alternate Rates for Energy, or it's known as CARE. If you are enrolled in Medi-Cal, you are eligible, and you can receive up to a 35% discount on your electric bill and 20% discount on your gas bill. If you make more money than the CARE threshold, then you could apply for the FAIR program. And that will give you a 12% discount on your electric bill. These are just the beginning. After you apply for these, you are then eligible for many more utility bill supports for energy. You access these by contacting your utility company. Each utility company has its own phone number and website. We will send this information out for you to contact your specific agency. So let's say now you need help paying the bill. There are two types of supports: an energy assistance program and a water and sewer program. For your utility bill, there's something called Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. That's a lot of words. It goes by LHEAP. This is a one-time payment to help you for your heating or cooling bills. It has been hot here in California. I imagine your electric bill is very high. If you have had trouble paying for it and not been able to make your payments, they can help you. If you have had notice that the utility company is going to shut off your power, they can help you. The way you access this benefit is by going online to the California Department of Community Services and Development and searching for providers in your area. You can also click where you live on this map. Once you find providers in your area, select more to learn about them, schedule an appointment. If you need, request an interpreter, and then begin collecting the documents you'll need, such as income verification, which could be a pay stub or a copy of your recent benefits determination. You'll need a picture identification and the bill that you want paid. Some areas allow you to apply online. So if it shows that you can apply online, the application page will look like this. You will go through the same steps. Once you apply online, a provider will reach out to you, will contact you within 5 to 7 business days to complete the application and discuss the program with you. The next kind of benefit is for water. Water is a scarce resource in California and can be very expensive. This program is also to help you with a one-time payment for your water or sewer bill. The way you'll access it is the same as the prior program. Going to that same website, putting in where you live. You will be looking for something that says water bill assistance. If it gives you the where it says click here to apply, then you will click and it will have you apply online. The first thing that you'll need to do is identify your water company that's listed at the top of your bill. Then do the same things. Provide your income verification, picture ID, and water bill. However, if you're already enrolled in the HEAP program, they have those documents and you'll just need to provide your water bill. Again, we will pause. This is a time to ask questions about your utility bills, water, sewer, electric. If the bill is not in your name, so if you're living with a sponsor and the utility bill goes to the sponsor, then the sponsor would have to qualify, right? These bills have to be in your name. The benefit is provided to the person whose name is on the bill. Igor, is there anything else that you would like to mention?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Also, happy Ukrainian Independence Day. I can't believe I forgot to say that at the beginning. Happy holiday. I see a question regarding immigration. Today's session is specifically covering utilities and accessing benefits so you can pay less on services you're already accessing. However, we can provide information about the differences between humanitarian parole and TPS, or temporary protected status, in a follow-up. I will say that we can provide that information with certainty in the future. All right. Housing and rental assistance, as well as support accessing things like childcare, transportation, housing services. These fall under what are called community services. The name for that program is called Community Service Block Grant. When you go to the website that we showed previously that can help with water and electric, they can also share with you who the community service providers are in your area. When you click the link for their website to contact them, sometimes it doesn't work though. That is very frustrating. But I'm sharing this with you so you know that it does not mean that that service is not available. For instance, if a local agency updated their website, but did not tell the state that they updated the website, then when you click the link, it will not take you to a helpful place. If that happens, it's okay. We're gonna get help. We're gonna get you what you need. I recommend trying the first part of the website. So www.theagencyname.com, org, or gov. Just that. Take away everything after that. Then once you get to that site, look for a tab or a section that says programs, or it might be called What We Do. That should get you some more information about what is accessible to you. If not, Google the agency name, call them, and request CSBG services, or specifically what you need. Maybe you got an eviction notice and you need support, financial support, to not be evicted from your house or your apartment. This is an example of a page when you follow those steps, what it could look like. So this is in the Sacramento area, and these are all agencies providing those CSBG services. Providers in your area will be different. A section again for questions about accessing community service benefits. Okay, I'm going to keep going, but I do not believe you don't have any questions. So please put them in the question and answer box. We really want to help. Speaking of helping, as we said earlier, there are many places where you can receive information about what is available. The first place that is good to look are state websites or federal websites. These are examples of the Benefits Finder, the Department of Social Services Refugee Programs Bureau. They are specifically the department in California who helps agencies support Ukrainian humanitarian parolees, TPS, Afghans, and other similar populations. Additionally, the Office of Refugee Health has a specific page as well for Ukrainian arrivals. So please access these. These are great places to find information. I also want to let you know that following this webinar, you will receive bridge or resources available now that will get even better. There is a map that we talked about. Commonly asked questions will be put into a chart and sent that will be regularly updated. There will also be a tab. It is a workbook, so there'll be a tab at the bottom that will have lots of helpful links. You can sort it by if it is information or an application or a locator. So something that can help you find something in your area. In the coming months, we are working to consolidate all of that information into one space. It will include also a space where you can ask questions directly to in a chat section, and you will receive the answer as well as links of where to go next from that chat box. It will be available in English and Ukrainian to write into in English or Ukrainian. And a future version, we're trying to see if we could get it in Russian as well. Following today's session, you will receive the slide deck, the reference links, and a survey to review today's session. It is also a space where you can ask questions that we maybe don't get to today. We also would appreciate it if you suggest future topics.
Hannah, several questions have come in the Q&A.
Great. Well, these are the topics we have talked about today.
Yeah.
Let's go to some more question and answer.
So first we have being asked, how can you get 16-day housing assistance, or example, hotel rent?
Yeah. So folks who qualify for a hotel voucher can know that by going to their county Department of Human Services and speaking with an eligibility caseworker.
Yep. And also I would like to add that you need to seek agencies who qualifies with resettlement services. So this is the only way you can check your eligibility and if they provide these services.
So go to your local county human assistance office, and they have asked them for temporary, if you don't have anywhere else to stay, and you must stay in a hotel, they can help provide a hotel voucher. Additionally, community service providers may offer something called safety net services that can make hotel vouchers available. As for 16 days, the specific time period you asked, I've not heard of a specific time period, but those locations can help you access hotel vouchers.
We also have a question about housing assistance in general, and many of the NGOs that are partnering with the Ukrainian community, knowing who can provide those services. Also, many times that particular NGO is running out of grants. Is there a list of a trustworthy organizations, private, NGO, community-based, that Ukrainians can go to and know? And so we have now just posted, I'll pause, I'm not used to pausing as Hannah was. There is a new message posted in the chat of that bridge resource that Hannah mentioned, to be able to go interactive and find different organizations that are eligible or that are qualified and trustworthy to help.
Well, that's actually true. It's a big problem with the status UHP to get our resettlement services. Regarding question about grants, you can reach out to, for example, like Alliance for African Assistance to check your full eligibility, or to my best knowledge, IRC. They have a grant that goes up to $700 a month for the first 6 months of your arrival. And the best idea, because there is also a question, I was trying to connect discounts, but it's too hard to connect. I understand that it can be really frustrating, but the best way to reach out to community services that are provided on the picture right now, because they have interpreters and they're designed to help and check your eligibility. A lot of services will depend on your income, on amount of people you live with, like your family members, and so on. And usually it not takes too long to check your eligibility, and it can be really helpful and beneficial.
Remember, when working with one of these agencies, there are more things involved than just handing out money. Often, they will receive your information and set some goals with you, depending on the program. They might be towards self-sufficiency, maybe helping enroll in school, or they could be an employment-based program that will help you get a job very rapidly. Carrie, I see more questions.
Yes, we have one that is coming in language. So or if you can look at that. In the meantime, we have a question about the completeness of the map at the current time. And it said the map is very incomplete and limited and does not always reflect the current state of events. Can you address the bridge portion of that again, Hannah?
Sure. The map I will show again. There are a few maps that we mentioned in today's session. So first, the map from the state of California, that is relevant to all agencies who provide specific services, not necessarily uniquely to UHPs. However, this map, this Google map, is all resettlement agencies in California whom you can connect with. It is healthcare providers unique for UHPs and providers who responded uniquely saying that they provide supports for UHPs and what support, and if they provide that in English, Ukrainian, and Russian. This is a bridge resource. We know that it has been very difficult. The information is everywhere. So this is a first attempt to get it into one visual space that you can use that left-hand sidebar to navigate. In the coming months, a website with resources as well as a chatbot will be made available with all of that information in one space, and agencies will be able to create their own profile and add themselves. That will be monitored, or those agencies will be approved. We will make sure that only agencies who are legitimate and in good standing show up on that resource. So if it is there, you can trust it. That is to come. If you would like to request information be added, please email UHPinfo@solveraconsult.com. And the easiest way would be to complete the UHP agency provider survey. Carrie, if you could please add the survey to the chat.
So regarding a Ukrainian question in the chat, it's not a question, it's just a statement. So I will translate it for English speaker. It's that in state of Florida, there is also programs that helps with utilities. So it's important just to reach out to agency and they will be able to provide a help.
And you can use the 211 service that we mentioned previously, who has access, who can share with you all information about all providers in your area, not just those for refugees and UHPs. A very good place to start is applying for benefits. The Benefits Cal is the website that you can go to enroll in CalWorks or Refugee Cash Assistance. CalWorks is for those who have children. RCA is for those who do not have kids. Once you apply, they have 30 days to process your application and can help you from there. It is true that some of the nonprofits and resettlement agencies mentioned, they have limited funds. So they don't always have funds available. So that's why we are sharing with you so many resources, because there is not just one agency who can help you in every way.
We also have a specific question that is a little bit outside today's topics about getting financial assistance from a child that is here with a legal guardian. And so I would ask Nina to fill out the survey, place that question in the survey so we can reply to you after the session.
Carrie, I don't think there is a place for email or identification in the survey, but Nina, we have your registration information. We'll check on that. And as Vera has said here, please go to your local county Department of Human Assistance office and speak with them or your local resettlement agency. In the email that we send as follow-up, we will include a link to identify where your nearest Department of Human Assistance, sometimes it is called Department of Social Assistance, is located. Okay. There was also a question about the benefits.gov website. This is a government website where if you click, when you go to the website, click here in the middle, Start Benefits Finder, and it will ask you many questions. Several questions, and then it will load more questions. This is to check your eligibility for all sorts of different benefits and subsidy programs. It will identify which ones you are eligible for, and then share with you who in your area is providing those benefits and services. Remember, today we have people from the entire state of California. So we're not able to speak specifically to unique counties or unique cities, but we want to give you the resources to find that for your area.
There is a question in Ukrainian. I will translate it. Is there a social assistance or help to people with disabilities not in California, in different states?
There are. This webinar is specifically for individuals living in California. However, there is help in every state for those with disabilities. Every state has departments of social or human assistance, and that is the best place to get started. Additionally, this benefits.gov website applies to the whole country. Do we have, what additional questions do we have about accessing benefits or how to save on services that you are already using, like phone, electricity, water? Okay. Please feel free to continue putting questions into the chat, or sorry, into the question and answer box. We also ask that you complete a survey about today. Today's topic was specifically on how to access subsidies, about utilities, phone, and other services directly to UHPs and sponsors. We will post that link again in the chat where you can go. You can also use the code on your screen to answer.
We
The
have
list of providers can be added using a referral link. Carrie, can you please add that? Actually, pause. Christina, we will email you specifically and everyone the survey. So there's a survey about today's session, right? How did it go? How was it? There is a second space where individuals or agencies can share and request information. This is called the UHP survey. And in that, individuals can ask for help in specific areas. Additionally, agencies can say where they are and what services they provide, as well as how they might like training or technical assistance. From there, we review those agencies. If they are legitimate, we put them on that Google map. We also then take the requested services that individuals have wanted information about and help identify the agencies in their area who could help them. Igor, I see a question about receiving a free phone.
Mhm.
Are they still eligible for the subsidy for the monthly service?
Well, it depends if they received only a free device or also like some benefits that are going with it. But I would like to answer this question with a follow-up to give a more accurate information. So I believe my answer will be yes if they didn't receive a benefits going with cell phone provider, because some cell phone providers can just apply a discount 100% up to 1 year.
Mhm.
But we will answer it in a follow-up.
Yeah, so there's those lifeline programs again. And if you would like to check if your provider would be open to or willing to provide those benefits, remember, you can contact your phone provider and use the California Lifeline program to see if your phone provider will provide those benefits. And then if they do, they'll get you started on it when you call, and you'll go through the intake process. There is a question about benefits Cal. And yes, this is a place where you can go online, benefitscal.com, and apply for benefits that you are eligible. It will also help you with your eligibility. There is a chat bot on there that you can ask questions to, and it will direct you to your nearest Department of Human Assistance or Social Assistance office for more questions, if you have more questions. I see there's also a request to register for future sessions. I am pleased to let you know that if you have registered for this session, you will be invited to future sessions as well. Please remember that the sessions are designed for specific audiences. So the next session, for instance, is designed for educators and non-Slavic direct service staff. It is to educate the people who are serving UHPs about Ukraine, UHPs. Maybe some of the reasons that expectations are different or miscommunications easily happen, to help people connect more when they're being served.
We also have a question about our interpreters, and I will take this time to say our interpreters and thank them are our partners from Nova Ukraine, and your request has been noted, and we'll discuss that. I will say that they are part of what made today very possible. So thank you to Dima and Katya and Nova Ukraine for assisting Solvera and the Refugee Programs Bureau. Hopefully they will translate all our appreciation and aren't too humble. Igor, we have another question coming in language.
Yep. So first of all, I would like to answer as the statement. We need to free cell phone too. There is a program, for example, Alliance for African Assistance can apply for you to get a free cell phone with benefits, but for this you need to have a Medicare card. And I think it depends from service to service. Just reach out and we will be able to quickly check your eligibility. Yep, and there is a specific website where we do apply for a cell phone. I can lately provide you in a follow-up. And let me translate a Ukrainian question. Interesting information about social residency. How can I get for Ukrainian refugees resettlement services, and what is 8, like a number 8 program?
We will answer this question briefly since we are at time. We will send a list of resettlement agencies who can provide support to Ukrainians. The Section 8 program is a state and federal housing program where if you have a certain income, you can qualify for special low-income housing. However, that program has a wait list of many, many years. Often, the number of people who have applied for it is exponentially, so is extremely bigger than the number of people who can receive access to benefits. California is a very expensive state to live in. Please do your best to have as many incomes as possible. If you have 2 adults in your house, be a dual income earning home. That will make it better. Rent is very expensive in California for everyone. Please, thank you for attending. That is the end of our session today. We're so glad that you joined us. Please complete the survey where you can ask additional questions or request additional topics. You will receive the slide decks and information from us in a follow-up email, likely early next week. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Ukrainian Independence Day, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.